Hello Potterheads! I am here again to open another board game slash toy from my vintage Harry Potter merch, which is the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone trivia game. This is obviously from the first movie, like my wizard chess set. So this is the second board game in my collection, and the more we get to the last one, the harder the instructions get. So the previous one was a chess set with the usual chess instructions, but this one is a bit more complicated than chess, so I hope that I have your ears on this one. Okay, let's start first by opening the box. And I admit that this was opened a long time ago, but I swear to you that this was only opened a few times and was not played after that because of the complication of the game. And you seriously need to be a full-blood wizard to play this because of the hard questions. Aww. Okay, so this is the board, and like my wizard chess set, it is also folded into 4, and the graphics is so good. But we'll take a closer look at that later. So I guess these are the cards, the pucks, and the dice. So the pucks here are wizard hats, like the sorting hat of Hogwarts. We have gray, silver, black, gold, white, and brown. So we only have one dice, which is made up of basil, and the texture is so cool. Then we have here different sets of cards. This one is the House Legend cards, which are the Ravenclaw, the Gryffindor, Slytherin, and the Hufflepuff. On these sides are the questions deck, and the details are so pretty with logos on the sides. Okay, let's try to pick a question card. And as you can see, we have symbols on the left side, which will be useful later. So these are the remaining cards, which are spells, charms, and curses cards. Because we are now familiar with the pieces, let us now start the game. So the mechanics of the game is to race to your Hogwarts house by answering questions and collecting 6 different charms cards. It may sound easy, but it is not. So the first step is to blindfoldedly take a house card, and that card will be your house and your target to reach when you have already collected the 6 different charms cards. Also, once the charms cards are collected and you are now taking your turn to reach the house, you must answer a final question correctly without choices to enter your house and win the game. So after selecting a house, the highest roll of the dice is the first to take turn, or if it's a tie, then the player whose birthday is closest to Harry's, which is July 31, shall be the first to take the turn. Okay, once the first player is determined, then he or she has to take his or her turn and move the hat out of the center and clockwise around the board. So we can see the board looks like the Hogwarts hallway, with the 4 houses on each corners. So if the player's hat lands on a specific symbol, then that is the question that he or she needs to answer. So the symbols are magical creatures, non-magic folks, wizards, places, magic, and spell space. And if the answer is correct without the use of multiple choice, then that player must pick 2 charms cards. and 1 charms card if with a multiple choice. But if in either instance the answer is wrong, then the player must pick a curse card. So if you land on a spell space, then you have to pick a spell card. So the spell card may either be good or bad, and either way must be played during the player's turn. Moreover, the spell card can be countered by using a Hermione card or a counter spell card. The Hermione card is used by the holder onto another player's turn by raising his or her hand and shouting Hermione to steal question to that player. The Hermione card holder must answer correctly the question without choices, and if the answer is incorrect, he or she must take a curse card. But if the answer is correct, then he or she wins a charm card. And that's it. The other players can now take their turns and race their way to the houses with the 6 charms card. The rules may also be relaxed or be altered depending on the player's choice. So the game may sound complicated, especially for us muggles, but I think that comprehension and cooperation are the keys to enjoy the game. So that's how the Sorcerer's Stone trivia game is played. Thank you for watching!